Same stupid deck. Here we go. It's time for same stupid deck. Let's see. There we go. Big thing is really the Oblivion Ring is gone, and I'm running a Maze of Ith. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These are like the weak cards right now. These four. And these ones I'm pretty sure I want somewhere. I really want to cut an endurance, but I just think the MTGO meta necessitates those cards. In paper, I think I would run one endurance. Yeah, the Oblivion Ring has just been like one of the ones that I've been thinking of cutting. Canonist as well. It's like you could run like a leaner sideboard, you know. Same with Ooze. Ooze has been pretty good against Delver. The mature thing to do really is to like look at these four cards and to go like 2 Pyros, maybe like a Force of Vigor and a Justice or something. Then again, Force of Vigor has lost a lot of power recently. It's still a very good Magic card. Cards that I've tried before recently. This card was good, but not great. This card, I could imagine playing this and naming, say, Lion's Eye Diamond and not shutting off my threats that are artifacts, such as like Haywire Might or the Soul Guide Lantern or EE. It's really like I want an Oblivion Ring that's an enchantment is like kind of what I've come to. All right, let's just play the stupid game. Watching Saga Maverick. Yep. Let's do it. Cool. I am a potato. And they are on the play. I will be on the keep. I think this is a fetch basic kind of sitch. We'll see though. They mull 5. Delighted Halfling is a card that like I don't like running, but I think it's right in a Bowmaster meta. Is land pass. Okay. I don't think I'm going to go basic, especially with that. Yeah. Exactly. Good to see you, Matt. It's like right now just like the Green Sun Zenith card. You know I love Daze. It's such a cool card. Daze is my favorite. But yeah, in this list it's just like mostly Wasteland. I was smelling it too. They will be very far behind if they daze this. So I'm going to go for it. Cool. They skipped their turn. Strange. That seemed like an accident. That happened way too quick. Yo, that'd be the saltiest, Matt. Top card was a Grove. These are the tough choices. Do I hate Grove enough to fetch it away? I think I'm overthinking. Fetching to play around Wasteland. So if they play Wasteland, they could waste this. My gut says this is show and tell, but I just don't have enough evidence. Maybe this is fine. Yeah. Just trying to think of what else it could be. So keeping the saga. If they cast show and tell, I might bring this in. Oh. Stifle. Okay. This is bad. I'm worried it's Stifle not now. Yeah. That's accurate, Matt. I do have Green Sun for Pride Mage or whatever. Motherfucker. Um, I will fetch a turtle. I need a like two plows here. Motherfucker. I think I'm dead. Just a bad read on my end here. If I would have played the halfling, then I would have had an extra mana this turn. Sad. I mean, I just think all we are is Dustin to win. That's what it's feeling like. They definitely have something. No fucking way. I think you're right. I go for it. They didn't stifle this, which would have done the same thing. All right. That's on me. Well, it's sort of not, though. Like, how do I know that deck is coming? Yeah. Exactly. Not drawing swords a little bit of a bummer. This gets shut off by dress down. Maybe the puns are bad. Is Enlightened Tutor worth it just for like EE or something? I could be reading this like all wrong. All right, I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I am disappointed though. I feel like I threw that game away. I think, I'm being too hard on myself. I took 8 thinking it was show and tell. I bet on show and tell, and that was the most likely deck that would play those cards. And then it was Stifle Knot. So I can't get mad at myself. Only thing I could have done would have been looked up I Am a Potato and maybe seen if they had some results saying differently. I think that's a mo. Yeah. I do keep this. I think I put this back. This is a good one. I forgot about this song. TFW being downhearted. We've all been downhearted. So 300% gonna play in the days here. And I think I'm gonna play the Ren. Hey. No, it's gonna be punishing Maverick. For sure. It's just, is it E-Tutor or not? That is the question. It's a black splash. I think I'm gonna downtick. And I want the land. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure that the E-Tutor tech is like, I won't say the word more experimental, because it's like, it's what was standard for years. Yo, Dirk. Um, with that being said, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get the salt. off me for losing that last game. But I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Drinky. All right. Enjoy, friend. This has to die. But if they kill this, I'm in trouble. I'm late on this. And this is already in my graveyard. Which is like one of the possible ways that I could like survive. Like I milled these two fucking cards. Which is pretty rough. And like I had a choice either. I'm smelling a witch member. One of those members. Some sort of member. It's a stifle incoming. Do I down tick here? I think so. Make the knight a little larger. Sylvan. Or yeah, I think Sylvan. Cool. Oh, song request. Wedding. Yeah. That wasteland was muy bien. Some would say bueno. So now I can get Haywire Might. I think I kept it in. These are fine. Do that. Make the construct. Put it on the maze. That's kind of cool. There's something cool that can happen here. 4, 11, 14. Could be a dress down incoming, though. I guess I'll put him to 1. Don't see any reason not to. Mono Rakdos Painter. Very good. Very hard to play. Very good. Hard ciders, all right. Hey, I'm on TV. Hi, Mom. I think that's what they say. Yeah. Chaos Defiler is some big beats for sure. Card's very good. All right, thanks for that song request. The interaction with this and like hate, like Pride Mage kind of cards, Outland Liberator, Haywire Might, and what the heck's it called? Dressed Down is pretty rough. Yeah, I think Painter's a very good deck. It's challenging for sure. Not an easy deck to pilot. Big learning curve. I also think like it's kind of like my deck where it's like you can build your sideboard to beat a lot of decks, but you're almost always going to have some sort of like concession, like I just died to reanimate, or I just died to oops, or I just died to ant or test rather, or like show and tell. I don't know what that L is for that deck, but I imagine it's kind of similar. You have to like build your board a certain way and just take your L's. Um Wondering. Yeah. Well, I wonder if like taxes is hard. I'm not an expert. Or like elves or something like that. I think elves is pretty favored if I recall what Newton said. You know, Newton's certainly better than your average Joe with the deck. The results may vary. And of course, his build versus whatever their build is, but I could see that one being tough. I've been going back and forth against them, to be honest. One, I think the pilot matters a lot, which is one of the reasons why I like the matchup. And two, sometimes you see a Karn build, and this deck just folds the stupid Blood Moon. Oh, if they're not doing Blood Moon, I feel pretty good. But if they are doing Blood Moon, I don't feel too good. Making a choice about the E-Tutor. I think I do it. It doesn't feel great, but I'm on the draw. This hand I think is very good. I think I ought to fetch early if they're not leaving up a stifle. Like, I think I'm gonna fetch here most likely. Looks like they're rushing to the combo as well. Ooh. I don't think they run any Lotus Petals, so I'm gonna take a risk and go for a later Wasteland. That could bite me. But I think it's the right choice. Again, I'm fetching to play around Stifle. They do fetch. I'm thinking that's a dead bird. Could be a cantrip. A Thoughtseize. Okay. So -1 sword here. I don't know what to waste. Song request. Skipping the commercial. This sounds interesting. Is there any other answer besides hitting the Saga? Oh, yeah. Absolutely hit the Underground Sea. Because that means they're going to have 0 mana up when this happens. They can't play their land first. So they're going to have to get, like, a Pithing Needle or something. Or some other thing besides Dreadnought. And it's a must search. Okay, Retrofitter. Okay. Okay, another Saga, sure. So I'm free to play around days. E-Tutor. We fetch. How much of a rush am I to dig? I think it's pretty significant that I want to dig, right? Yeah, I think I want to get a Wasteland or something out. Outland Liberator is perfect. This is awkward if they miss another land drop. It looks like that might be the case, too. Wow. Yeah, they're in big trouble. I think we tap like this. Okay, they force. Sure. I'm really lucky they're missing their land drops here. I don't need to bother hitting the Saga. So we're okay. Hey, that was a cool song. Mountain Goats. Ooh. That's interesting. Thinking I get EE, but I'm wondering if I should just hold it. Like, how much of a... How good is it to get Ren back online here? That's interesting. Is Ren good enough to save? Oh, they hit me. Okay. E on one kills bird. Oh, wait. Yo, Jeremy. Yeah. I think it'll be... It's certainly something. All right. I think I'm going to go Arbor here. It's not much, but it's honest. A little bit of Flood. Soul Guide's not that good either. I think we just cantrip it. I'll hit, I don't know, Force of Will. Not great. Hey, Stifle Knot. They're missing land drops and I'm flooding. Typical game of Magic, huh? Good old Magic. That's actually a decent choice. Is it worth it, you think? I was gonna hold it for EE. I think I'm gonna hold it for EE. Alright. Waiting for them to fuck up. I don't know what you take me as or understand the intelligence that Jeremy has. The year's 94 and my trunk is raw. Well, we'll see how smart you are when the K9 come. I'm attacking with the bird. I'm sending a message. We ain't playing. Get him. Questing beast, yeah. It's hard to fit it though, you know? That's what she said, but you know. Yeah. It's just like, what would you take out? An endurance? You know, endurance is like, you know, questing beast is not better than Boo. That's the problem. 99 problems. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. 99 problems. All right, this is the sort of hand where you fetch a basic. Yeah, it's good. It's like it's my like 60-second card, I think. It's that or it's that or Scoos. Good times, bad times. You know, I've had my share. Um, I'm smelling combo here. Maybe I should have mulled. Yeah, it's reanimate. I'm like 98% sure here. Oh, ponder. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I've been wanting to do 80 cards. It's just like I've realized Urion is best because it pitches to force of will and endurance. Then it's good because you can bounce things. And I'm not doing either of those things. Oasis, Morning Glory, I gotcha. Links make my life a little easier, but if you're like on a mobile device or something and it's a pain, I totally get it. I got you, buddy. Sometimes, especially when chat's like really busy, it's like hard to catch it. Um, official. This sounds good. This is a HD remix, not HD remix, HD remastered. Next to the song request. Damn. This is what happens when you don't get your cringe, Taiga. I sure wish I was at home. I wish I could. It's red. And also, I got you, Penguin. Anytime. Happy to, I totally get it. When I'm watching other people stream, too, I'm usually on my phone. Also, sometimes, like, links from other countries come across a little weird. Ancient Tomb, Lotus Petal, GG. Damn it. I mean, because they're doing some mean person stuff, that's why. It said reanimate. I don't know if you caught it. Excellent. I'm not going to concede, but it's only out of spite. Well, also, I'm not technically dead. I mean, I am. They still have this shit out. But hey, 420, thank you. Please clap. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah. May as well give it a shot. I have to I have to draw Haywire Might here. And they have to draw not red mana and fatty. Oh shit. Thank you for the get this sub. 73. Holy shit. Yeah, thank you, friend. Dang. Doesn't work on the fire stick, the old fire stick. Yeah. Best draw is just straight up Haywire Might, I think. I think I'm going to wind up. If they play like a Volk, which they won't, I'll waste it. But wasting Ancient Tomb doesn't seem like there's much utility. Oh my god. What in the fuck? Yeah, never give up, never surrender. No! Oh my god! I was using that. Oh, I thought so too. Um, like if they draw a fatty, or yeah, I think wasting doesn't do anything. I think I just want to try to get knight into play. Then I have a Caracas. Damn, and they hit a cantrip. Yeah, don't waste. That's one way. Outland Liberator is already gone though. So I have to make a choice here between Knight, which I think is the right choice here. The other option is I endurance myself. Hey, Andre, this is a tough choice, huh? So, Knight gets Caracas, and I think that's my best chance. Yes. X would be 2, yes. Red mana fatty. Yeah. I think you're likely right. Let me get rid of that stupid thing. There we go. Red mana and a fatty. 1 turn too late. Thank you. Bro. This is just like... They're getting luckier than I'm getting lucky, and I'm getting lucky. That's just so frustrating. To counter my luck with their luck. I got lucky, and then they got lucky. It's just so... I'm the only one who's allowed to get lucky. This is bullshit. And I just took Oblivion Ring out of my stupid deck. Because I didn't think I would see this. Yeah. I think Torpor's okay. Archon as well. Yo, Geodude. Yeah, it sure is full of cheese. If the format is truly supreme, then where is the guacamole, cheddar cheese, and sour cream? Yeah. Puns. Yeah, I just took out Oblivion Ring. Boy, is there egg on my face for that. um... Norod's pretty mediocre. That card's pretty mediocre. I'm just gonna die to Blood Moon. Do I keep in... I keep in Pun for Magus? That's like not even a joke these days. Like it's... Alright, I'll cue that up. Swords is like such a butt card in this matchup too. I don't know. I think on the draw I might keep the... I need to play against this deck like 40 times in a row. and that just hasn't happened. I drop Ren in one live. Well, Ren's actually a decent answer to that, but you have to have it out first. Maybe that's too cute, or exactly the right amount of cute. A girl is like a sunburn. Not really. All right, there we go. How dare they counter my top decks with better top decks? Pedal. They mulled a 5. This looks like a turn 1 fucking moon. Okay. Okay. I'm doing this because this stupid card couldn't cast Night. Please clap. Me and I guess they were brainstorm locked, but I just people like the game for different reasons. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Um okay. I'm considering this for the Magus. I really don't want to take out a Sylvan. And I don't really want to take out a Ren, but I who needs I don't maybe I'm just too fucking slow and they're just like, get out of my life, I want to do something else with my time. You slow boomer old man. I gotta sit on that for a second. Thank you, that's our request. Alright. You know what the lesson is? You don't need Oblivion Ring to beat Show and Tell. God. Maybe something else came up, maybe you know, they were like, "I'll just get this quick game in," and then something else happened. They hit me with a GLHF, so you know, little old school. Hopefully they're okay. All right, Gio, dude, what do we got? Ooh, dance yourself clean. That's a good request. I haven't heard this one in a little bit. This was like my entry into LCD sound system, and eventually it became like the hit, so I didn't want to hear it as often. And then eventually I'm like, yeah, that's a great song. It's okay to like their most popular song. Yeah, confusion in the ranks is so confusing that I don't know how it works. Angel of Despair, yeah. I think that card is now replaced, right? Angel of Despair, it got replaced by Ashen Rider. Pokimoki, a really good player. Cool. Pokimoki is like a fan of the game. I've had long games. Yo, Dougal. Great to see you. I've had really long games with Pokimoki and gotten like in the middle of like a really interactive game, like a message, like this is a cool game. So they are gamers here. Hope you're doing well, Dougal. Oh man, this is actually kind of a tough mull. The Theros card. Man, I guessed a pun. It's like the latest game card here. While I look at 3 mana cards, I don't think Pokey would. Oh, song request. Target player dances themselves to a degree of cleanliness. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Matt. That's what you like to see. That's what it's about. Bean. Okay. Probably should have put probably the right answer if I knew was the sword. I think I just do it. It's a 2-for-1, but it's that good in their deck. I think it's worth it. Um, talking like a jerk, except you are an actual jerk. One option is Soul Guide here. The other one is anticipation of them having the ring. But I think my read here is going to be like angler or like since it's bean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's ring. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not. Playing around needle is interesting. Probably the right call though. We go. Okay, that's fine. Um, um, Shadow Spear is so much mana to do things. I think I go for this. Plus, they could have a loam. All right, I 2-for-1 them back. That's pretty cool. 5 mana. Damn. All right, this is gonna be a rough fucking game, I think. Oh god. Damn. All right. Saga's actually pretty good here. Um, they have a force of will. I gotta just fucking tap out here. There's no doubt. Getting 2-for-1's the old way. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. To beat the combo player. Just take forever. Fucking Murktide. Yep, I missed my window. We're in big trouble here. Yeah. I should have hit this. God damn. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to come back from this. Growing the Night. We're in big trubs here. Um, this is rough. Another Murktide in the GG. That's my guess here. Knight is in big trouble here. This is ridiculous. It's looking like another. Yeah. Oh, I was. uh, We fucked up. I was supposed to get white. Big mistake. Did he say steak? Kind of rushing through things here. All right. There's no out here. There's no easy way out, nor is there a shortcut home. All right, thank you. That was a cool song request. Control with Murktide. It's tough. Bowmasters makes me want to trim on these. It's tough. Like, punt is really not that good here. Hmm. Kind of hard to board out all the dorks. Maybe just one pun. It kills Bowmasters, but I think that's it. I don't. There's no DRC or anything. A little bit of a punish. Getting the Taiga, but I think I ought to have. I'm thinking this card's Didge. Beanstalk, maybe? Oh, okay. Kind of think double waste is reasonable here. It's pretty risky. I hope they hate it. If they have like fetch land, fatal push, that's really the punish. Okay. Of course. Another bow. A bean. Okay. All right. Hey, thank you for the other get this up. Thank you. Yeah. I really like the drummer here too. I think he's really good. All right. Definitely. Dave Matthews Band got a little bit of hate from some Fish fans for years, and I was always like, I don't get it. I think they're great. Yeah. Very good drummer. No doubt in my mind, at least. Um, yeah, that's some good drama right there. Jam bands beefing. Nah, bruh. We're the community to chill and not, and we're the more mellow, chill community. Oh, there was an incident. I didn't know there was an incident. I'm gonna read about it in Cyborg. All right, so I got the tempo. Let's think. Oh, yo, 800 pounds though. Holy shit. So yeah, they a tour bus in 2004 belonging to Dave Matthews dumped 800 pounds of human waste from the backwater tank. Oh my god. There's aftermath. I can't read all about that, but I'll read it later, but that's fucking gnarly. Holy shit. Yeah, holy shit. That's right. Yeah. Is this card too risky against Bowmaster? And again, he might not keep the Bowmaster. Who knows? I'll keep it, but it's kind of sus. This hand is for sussy bakas only. Kind of sus, pokey. I think we just go wasties. He's better at going late. Yeah, that was definitely a sus bus. Gotcha. Queuing it up. Cool. See if I can bait it. Okay, cool. The next one will work. I think I just do nothing. They're discarding cards and they have a force almost guaranteed. Oh man, I should have done something. Fuck. TFW when you think you should do nothing. I think it's got to be Soul Guide here. Land? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, it's Soul Guide here. Oh, sorry, Quest. Um, damn it. Oh no. We're in so much trouble here. Really, dude? You gotta be kidding me. I think I threw this game away the turn I missed that. I should have slammed the Sylvan 100 years ago. And this shit's Bowmaster. Fuck. I threw this game away not doing this earlier. Right. I gotta take it. Yes, yes. Yeah. I think I dropped it. There was a turn where they were missing their land drops. And then yeah. I can't play anything, unfortunately, right? Um, there was a turn they had 7 cards in their hand, then it went to 8, and then they discarded, and they had Bean out, and I opted not to play the Sylvan, and I think that was the turning point in the game. I think if I would have landed the Sylvan, I think I run away with it. Instead, I was like, no, I'm just going to let them discard more cards. And then they hit a land drop the following turn. Then again, they had Force of Vigor. They did have Force of Vigor. So, I don't know. I didn't see Force of Vigor coming. That was frustrating. The Bowmaster at that exact moment, too. I thought maybe he was going to, like, board them out because I boarded out my dorks. Is when your Saga was expiring. Yeah. I think you're right. I got too afraid of Bowmaster. Not Bowmaster. Force of Will with that card. And I think you're right. I think you have to just jam into it. More reps against it. It's sort of like when you were playing against Staff. It's like kind of an engine in the deck, so you want to kill it. But then you 2-for-1 yourself by killing it. But it's slow. And I think sometimes you just kind of have to just recognize that you're the beatdown. Yeah. I definitely was the beatdown. And I think he also hit a crucial land drop at the right time. I've gotten lucky too, you know. So I'm not hating. It was just unfortunate for me. All right. Well, let's hope it's a creature deck. Bummer. They pitched Snuff out, so I think it's what the heck's it called? Death Shadow most likely is my read here. And then they're looking at 3 swords and probably taking a screenshot and showing their Discord friends that they have to deal with this bullshit in leagues. And I get it. I get it. You think just good old fashioned scam? Maybe you're right. Hey, thanks for that. Cool song. Looks like we're back in the danger zone here. Could be a daze. Yeah. My read is what you said, though. I'm pretty sure it's scam. Not. They could have just drawn both underground seas, but it doesn't seem too likely, right? Further on the edge, the higher the intensity. All right. And mash flats. Well, all right. Let's go combat first. My read is Bowmaster. Brazen Borrower. Okay. It's kind of annoying. Doing that because of what's in my hand here. We'll see what happens. If they wasteland or bolt the bird here, it's a little annoying. If they don't, then I think we're in really good shape here. Gappa dee bit about. Oh, song request. And then we scatting afterwards. All right. Don't think we want these against Scam. Or this. Or that. Maze, bog, this, this. I could see trimming two dorks to play around bows. Wondering if I want EE, but I don't think so. I think EE would be good against Death Shadow, but not this matchup. Maybe I keep a fourth. Hey, hey, hey. It sucks boarding out dorks. But stupid bowmaster, dot, dot, dot. Pretty good. Kind of cringe to have both of these in hand, though, to be honest. TBH. If I draw a fetch, I might get a basic here. Yeah, let's get a basic. I hate getting basic, but I think it's the right play. Yeah, this ain't your granddaddy's polka. Or maybe it is. It might be. I never met him, you know. He seems like an esteemed member of our. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Less words, more magic. Oh, Bowmaster. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a cool card. What a cool card. I think that's a cool card. Kind of got a feeling I'm gonna get lamed out of this game. Days. Days is a cool card. I love Days. Days is so cool. So no waste. Saga's pretty good. NGL. Um, I think I play directly in the Days. There's no telling if I'm gonna have 3 land for very long. So check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the Scatman can do it, so can you. Words of inspiration from Scatman John. Scatman's no better than you and I. That's really the big thing here. Like, You know, you could see how elite the Scatman is. Right. I'm guessing they take a sword here. Hard. He does say that. I didn't. You know, that's the first time I heard that, Matt. It went. Hey, how's it going? We gaming. Yeah, he definitely says that. Oh yeah, we taking a big hit here. Ouch. Um, fucker. Oh wait, they have zero in hand. It's gotta be you play a big boy, right? Or a big lady. The problem is all these fucking cards are Saga does nothing right now. They do a little Dex in fetch. Saga does grow knight. I like it. Um okay. Oh, that's so stupid. Cringe. Alright. Um Alright. I don't think we do anything with that shit. Such a bummer. Brazen would be okay here. I think really just like removal or cantrip is really the big fear. Is my life? It's actually tough. The problem with hmm, I think I'm just gonna get a grove here in anticipation of possibly drawing something good. So this is gonna smart. This is 5 damage. Best draw is probably just Maze of Ith outright. Next turn, I think I have to equip. Because I'm going to take 3 here. All right, Luminax. That's a good question. 2, 1. I sort of think we block here. Um, I'd say if I ran crop, yeah, right, yes. Without it, no. I'm on 3 knights, not 4. And that's my reasoning. And that's the bottom line. Because Stress Data said so. But yeah, that's just my take here. I think I ought to attack. If they have Fatal Push, though, I'm totally dead. I'm wondering if I play around Fatal Push here. What does 1 extra life do? I could waste myself. Maybe that's the right call. Play around the push. Kind of all in on this night, huh? I ain't scared. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, maybe that was like riskier because what if they. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the waste was smart or not. It worked. But yeah. The 4-1 dream is alive. Losing to Pokey ain't no shame in it. I don't think the matchup's great either with the way my board is, and it's a good player, so. A really good player, so. No shame in it. I did make at least 1 or 2 mistakes. Did he say steak? But maybe he did as well, so. Son of a bitch. I think Bug is a pretty cool version. I don't think that's a standard, right? I think the standard is Bant, I think. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I miss it? All right, let's do it. I don't know if I can enlarge it. I don't actually have Instagram. Not bad. You got some good song requests. And there you have it. Not what I was expecting either, Matt. Some scat play. All right. This is a keep with no idea what to put back. Probably the excavator. The greedy is the land. Probably the excavator. Hey, wait. I have a new complaint. Target player waits while active player makes new complaint. Yo, Echo. Good to see you. Elvish Reclaimer. That's kill on sight. We go wham bam. Then we thank target ma'am. And then we get it back. Scup-a-doop-a-dup-a-doop. Yeah, I had played Scatman earlier. The Scatman's pretty encouraging, though, when you think about it. He does say, if the Scatman could do it, so can you. Which is, like, I think pretty encouraging, because I think the Scatman's impressive. So, you know, it's not that hard to scat. Scatman John could do it, so obviously, you know, it's kind of a nice thing for Scatman John to say. I think he's on Cameo, and that shit just made me laugh so much about the world that we live in. Like in the year 2023, Scatman John can wish your grandma happy birthday or something. I just think that's cool shit. It's a silly universe we live in, that's for sure. This looks weird, but I think it's right. I'm putting it on the fetch. The D's not. I hate saying this out loud. I don't know if he can navigate Cameo. I think there might be something not totally on with that guy. It's just like not hating, just saying. So this is an endurance, and this is why I did it off the fetch. I feel bad saying it, but yeah. There's a screw loose or something, you know? Yeah, there is. That ain't me no more, but at one point it was. 10 out of 10 game dawn. A lot of songs are about doing it. You ever notice that? Game dawn. Definitely not me right now. Oh. Thanks for asking. So I should take that down at this point. Um, a friend of mine who had that sensitivity um asked me to no longer consider that. Um, but thank you for asking. You're making some good points. That's hard to argue. Just wondering, you're not Jeff, are you? Yeah, absolutely. You could do metal. I should take tempo down. No issues on that at all. No issues on target lyric for each lyric type amongst lyrics. Cool. Can I kick? Hey, if you like it, I just ask that it's something that you find palatable. That's really the thing. Like, if you like something I don't like, that's okay. But if you're like, I'm gonna play a song that I know he hates because I want to troll him, then I get sedge and a little angry. Yeah, but hey, if you said to me like, "Yo, check out this song. It's the hot stinky dog doo doo song," but like deep down in your heart, you think I would like it, then like, okay, and I'll even be nice about it. I'll be like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that was interesting. That was I like the part where it was all dog poop noises. That was pretty cool. But if you're like actively trying to get on my nerves, like, who likes that? I think I realize now it is natural order deck. And I think now I just go full meanie wastelands. I think I arrived to that conclusion significantly later, thinking like, oh, it's some sort of homebrew. I'm like, nah, it's fucking Newton Elves. Cool. All right. First Wild Irons. Next. Oh, but it's Big Iron, but actually Big Iron. I've gotten the other Big Iron, which was like all the words in alphabetical order, or some silly shit. Yeah. Apparently, yeah, there's lots of memes on it, apparently. Thank you, Strifo. That's what I'll say for that. Well, Strifo stream in general, I guess is what I'll say. I think we sack here. Get a Saga. Plus on the Saga. Attack for 3, and we're gonna waste. Feeling pretty ahead here. Okay, well, the good news is that they just spent a cradle and didn't have a green creature. That would have been 3 mana, though. So they couldn't natural order without, like, a Chromox or something weird. A little stressful. I have to try to eventually win target game at some point. Harder than it looks. Okay, that's a 3/4. We're still in the danger zone here. I think we mill. That's actually pretty good. Oh. The boo is... Oh my gosh. So there's a pun in the yard now. I think I take the Taiga. I don't think this is going to be a boo game. Um, get pun back. Shoot. I like that idea. Like some sort of anime villain. I think I leave it back. Because they'd have to attack into this. And they already have Bog in the yard. Okay. If they want to kill this, they have to attack with 2. If they want to get to the troll toll, you know how that goes, right? Hey, New Mega, good to see you. How you doing? Um, we just float. I think it's Shadow Spear. Oh no, it should not have been Shadow Spear. Shit. It should have been. It should have been Soul Guide Lantern to shrink this thing down. Um, by the way, I am enjoying the metal. Damn it. They thwarted me. But yeah, it should have been Soul Guide Lantern. The Shadow Spear is much less likely to do something good. All right, they're one shy. A Fartisan. That's a pretty big deal. I'm not sure why they scooped, but okay. Yes, I had Big Iron queued up. White Eyes was the first one, and then now we're gonna get the old fashioned Big Iron, and then I think I'm gonna queue up the other Big Iron right afterwards. Big Iron on his hip. Oh, oh my God, yours is totally nuts. Oh my God. All right, Magic the Gathering. This card, this card. Probably don't want these two. That's a good question, Salty. New Vegas. It's packing the big heat. Ooze is worth considering. It's not great. Teague is good too. Oh my god. All right. I think I'll trim 2 endurance. I don't know what's better or not, but Teague hurts me, but it hurts them. No removal, but Sylvan Library. Teague should be banned. Yes. That is a common thing you'll hear. Why isn't Teague banned already? Jeez Louise, right? Yeah, especially at instant speed. That's really the bummer. That's big trubs. That's really big trubs. That's less trubs now. Okay. I didn't even think about Needle to stop that. What a good draw. Holy shit. Grist, the hunger. Yeah, 1 mana instant speed Wrath of God is totally fair. TFW natural order after Grist. Yeah. Good points. All right, now this is Big Iron, except Margaret Robbie gets ran over by a train conducted by Arthur Morgan. Yeah, sort of looks like it too. Okay. I mean, if I don't draw a plow or like pun here, I die. Or waste at least. It's gotta be. Is this the part where she gets ran over or something? Oh. I drew the plow? Okay. That was a little wild. All right, we plow this bad boy. We play this. And then the GG phase probably starts pretty soon. Yes. This feels like the same exact song, except it had that super loud part. Am I wrong? Is there more to it? Oh, they're just looking for two. All right. Three. That's fine. Best draw here is pun, probably. Say a negative to that. No. Hydra would be pretty scary here, actually. Maybe I should have got Knight. That might actually be a real problem. If they have the Hydra. It looks like it. If they have Hydra, then I misplayed. Damn it. Damn it, Newton. Alright, so I'm gonna take a big hit here and probably die. Unfortunately. Does it have trample? No. I think I was gonna die anyway, even if I got the knight. Wasteland, you gotta be kidding me. Yo, my top decks are out of control. I think I hit the Hydra. Hail Hydra. I like old man stuff. I like the way they enunciate. You could hear every syllable. From the Warner Brothers, capital of the world. Looks like they only want to win by attacking with big things. All right, here we go. All right, they're gonna kill this. That could happen. It's a bummer. Fucking Bowmaster. Hate that card. All right. Soul Guide, it's just hard to keep these guys contained with my thought. Like, so many things have to die. This has to die, then I can start using my Sylvan. It's like, maybe just getting some lifelink would be nice here. Like, this is 5. It's pretty significant. They've nullified Sylvan, and I have another Sylvan in hand. It's looking pretty rough. I think that maybe I should have down-ticked on the Walker. If there was any agency I had this game, perhaps that was it. It's rough. I'm a minute ahead. I hate this card so much. I'm sure they're looking at this, like, saying the same thing. Snuff Out is one of their only removal spells, too. Endurance would be a pretty good draw for me. They're going to get some chip damage in here, sure. I'll do a deck thin, I suppose. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. Really just want pun off the top, more or less. Caracas just in time. They could group block it. They do not. Oh, whoops. I meant to... Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. They switched to dismember. Okay. Which member? Sorry. That's stupid. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, same. They're playing it so safe. The classic, yeah, never gets old. Oh my god. Yeah. It's this gosh darn SOB right here. Yeah. I think they realized though that like they just can't play it as safe as they want to, you know? Like if I had endurance, they get blown out, you know? It'd have been cooler if they blocked with this gosh darn card. This is pretty cool, by the way. Reminds me of Progressive Rock, but more edge. Ed DJG. I wonder if I could swing back here. This will be 4. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could swing back unless they have like an endurance or something. Okay. We're gonna say no. We attack for 4. If they don't have an endurance here or something, yes. If they play Fiend Artisan or something, I don't know what I do. Whoever said the words Gaddock Teague was totally right, though. Should be banned. Also, that I should put it in. I knew I should have, but like, it's been exceptional. Like, I think my opponent might have stumbled a little bit this game. But yeah, it's probably been about as good as it gets. Okay. I don't know what to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 turn off of doing what I want. So I think I sort of think we take 4 here, and then it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. It's fucking 7. It's 7. 7. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's 7, you ask? Seventh heaven. Um, green, red, this. Yeah, Teague does need first strike. Okay. That works, I think. Yeah, I think their hand is like exactly that. And they. Oh boy. If they attack, boo, I think I block it. Yeah, we block. Wait, they're going at me. Oh no, they're going at boo. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Yes, I certainly do. Oh boy. Um, that's probably really good, huh? Actually, that wasn't good. I just realized I can't play it because of Teague. What if they have like a snuff out though? You know? I think I play around that. Oh wait, but if they have snuff out, then we're fine. Because then they can't snuff. Okay, yes. Bounce, Teague. Red, green, this. Because they have to lose 4 life to snuff out. Holy shit, what is this? Oh. I just threw the game. No way. But I win because I could just sack the 1-1. Keep the one with 3. They don't have 2 black. Well, better lucky than good, huh? Calculated. I did not calculate properly. I got there, but I did not calculate properly. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm with you, Carador. I'm like still kind of like I'm just struggling, you know? That was just so much struggle. That's thank you. Kudos to them. I think they properly made me poop my pants at the end of the game, but they also played it well. That was a very close game. I think 1 or 2 extra hits with the Teague or with the construct. I think they played a little too scared. Yes. I think you're right from the beginning. That Shadow Spear card did do some work. Oh my god. I think I should have just kept it like me and not gone for it because Snuff Out does have a cast. You can cast it. Oh my god. Ugh. All right. Subterranean homesick alien. That's me. I got a really good raid for everybody today. Um not normally online at this time. Romario is the raid. So I'm very hyped to do that. Yeah, GG's. 4-1, which feels pretty good. But yeah, great seeing everybody. Geodude, Cyberpunk, Ben, Carador, yeah. Penguin, Twin, Echo. Man, really good turnout today. Again, really appreciate it. Only loss was to Pokimoki. Good player. I think the matchup is like pretty even. Yeah, thank you. Great seeing everybody. Next streamer, 10 out of 10, would rate again. So enjoy. Very good. You know, everyone probably already knows him. So great seeing everybody.